Hi, Starr. Just got in from my run, and it occurred to me while I was on my run that maybe I hadn't thanked teachers in the way that I should have. And so this kind of plan came to me, and I'm going to do it before I forget. So the first group that I want to thank is Stacy and Jamie and Tiffany, because some days when I come in, I just dropped pepper, they might get this, like a little bit of chili powder. And then some days the chili powder might also have a little bit of extra pepper. And then some days they might also have a little bit of chipotle chili. And sometimes, unfortunately, they may be dealing with all of this. And they do an amazing job of that. So I want to thank Tiffany and Jamie and Stacy for that, because they always put kids first. And I should probably do a shout out to Dr. Hartley too, because he probably doesn't know which one he's getting on any particular day. The next group I want to thank is our kindergarten team. And you know, when everybody thinks about kindergarten, they often think about, you know, sweet and kind, and certainly our kindergarten teachers can be described that way. But they also have a little bit of this in them, and so they kind of cut through the silliness. They do love and support kids, but they also know how to get kids to where kids need to be. And I really admire them for that. Now, this is kind of creepy that I'm going to put that down. And thank you so much. I've never seen a group of people do such a good job with 5-year-olds. It's amazing. All right, and then I was thinking about our special ed people, and you know, it's just so true that they have a really diverse group of people to deal with every day. I mean, we all do, but you know, at any time when I go into one of their rooms, they could be dealing with kids that are from A to Z, to, you know, reading with Lassie, to all the way up to a book that in terms of reading level is much higher. And they have that all the time. They know the ins and outs of the IEPs. They know goals. They know goal setting. They know the data of their kids. So a big shout out to Jill and to Penny and to Whitney, because what you do every single day is absolutely amazing. You just bridge the gap in the needs of kids all of the time. Then I was thinking about, let's see, what else do I have here? I was thinking about creative arts and how hard it is for our creative arts team, because they go in and out of buildings. I mean, they're in Starr half the week, and at Vail half the week. And then I thought a lot about what creative arts does for kids, and it kind of reminded me of this sound. Kind of low and mellow and relaxing. I think creative arts does that for our building, and it does it for our kids. They look so forward to being in art and music and PE, and maybe sometimes PE sounds more like, but either way, kids love it. They look forward to it. It's an important part of what we do. And you know, the same could be said for our librarian, in terms of what she does with the varying reading levels and the literature, and then of course with the push-in that Cindy does. So thank you to all of our creative arts people. And then let's see, who was I? Oh, you're gonna love this one. This one made me think a little bit about first grade, so I was kind of excited like this. So this is kind of our first grade team. Are you ready? Get it kind of all the time moving and shaking and full of energy and constantly wanting to do more and to push to do more for our kids. Pretty amazing. So we're very, very thankful for our first grade team and all of the things that they pull together for kids. I mean, just last week I turned the corner and there were 60 kids out in the hallway having a Thanksgiving feast. They never stop moving and shaking for kids. All right, let's see. How about second grade? Okay, so here's second grade. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. And that's a little bit about how I feel about our second grade team. They're always thinking outside of the box, always pushing, looking at things differently, and forcing me to look at things differently. So I'm very appreciative of our second grade team. All right, and then our third grade team is an awful lot like the best office school supplies there are. And the strength of that team is that if you need a marker, they have a marker. If you need a highlighter, they're ready to go. Pencil, they got a pencil. They're always ready. They're the best office supplies. And their preparedness helps kids to be prepared too. And it supports and strengthens them. So I'm very thankful for our third grade team and the best office supplies. And finally, our fourth grade team. Certainly not left at the end for any particular reason. I just kind of thought about things chronologically. And so I was thinking about how the fourth grade team is an awful lot like a puzzle, right? Like a puzzle. And how they take all of these pieces and are really good at fitting them together, whether it's success or RTI or you name it. The way that they pull in pairs, I mean, they just know how to make all of the pieces fit. And I don't know what we would do without them. So I'm very appreciative of our fourth grade team. And then what I would say to all of you, I mean, when you think about the whole picture, is that you're all, you know, a bunch of lifesavers. Did you like that? See the way I used household stuff? Yeah. Thank you for all that you do. Thanks for giving. And I am thankful for you because you give every day to the students at Starr.